Hello guys, Darkwood Project here again, and today we have a different video. I'm not doing a PC build or anything, but I'm just doing updating you guys about another project I've been working on, and I think this would be something pretty cool to share with you guys. So yeah, let's get started. So what this is these two files right here are the two files I used to put Android 4.4, yes I did say Android 4.4, on my Kindle Fire HD 7-inch. This is the second gen one. So it's the first one that came out. And it was I have to say, it was a little scary because I did brick one of my Kindles, and what that means is you simply can't use it without buying a fast boot or factory cable. So, the first one I have is the Android SDK. And the second one I have is full of more files. So I'm gonna explain through the process quickly, and show you, put a video, tell you about a video how I figured out how to do all this stuff. So let's get started. So the first thing is the ADB driver. So that allows you to like developer debugging over a USB cable, which this driver that this video that I'm gonna tell you guys about in a little bit, it does not work for Windows 8, which the majority of the people usually have. I mean, I do have Windows 8 and Windows 7. So, it does not work for Windows 8. So, that's why we have the APK. So, if I open this up, SDK Manager. Okay. So, I just scroll down here. So, I got, so I typed in for like to get items from Amazon developers. So there's a thing called Kindle Fire USB driver, and it's currently installed on it. So you can install that. That works for Windows 8 and it works wonders. Then when we're done here, after that, once you have that installed, you go to root, click this, double click run me. All you have to do is hit 1, and it'll tell you when to hit enter, how many times it's going to reset. It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's pretty damn awesome. And so after that, we could go to you would install twerp, and so there's a program called Fireflash 11. So this is the only file you have to unzip in the twerp one, and he'll explain everything in the video too, like with pictures or whatever you want to call it, videos of him doing it. But Fireflash, which opens up a program called twerp, and so what twerp does is removes your operating system and puts on the new operating system. So this one is CyanoEngineMod, which is an Android. It's not pure Android like you'll buy on a Nexus 7 or something, but it's pretty damn close. It's even better because there's no bloatware apps. You get the regular apps, and then this one gives you the Google apps, like Google Play, Gmail, stuff like that. So install these two, remove your old operating system. He even makes backups in the video. After that, you're pretty much done. It's that easy, but you have to be super cautious. And if this isn't just like the video, if you know what you're doing like I did, there's most likely not going to be any problems. But if you're new to this, I just highly recommend, if you're having a problem, go back or something. Just don't brick your device because it's a pain in the butt. So I successfully put it on my first try. I'm working on, a lot of people, I haven't heard anything on it, but I know it's possible. I'm trying to do a dual boot on this because I do have the 16 gigabyte version, and what a dual boot is, it has two operating systems to choose from. I'm deciding between Ubuntu or something. Totally forgot what it's called, but it's a Linux operating system, which Oppo N1 uses. You could look up the Oppo N1, and it's like a Linux mobile version, or Windows 8 RT, which is simply just the start screen on Windows. So that's really it for the files and everything and what I've done. Now the video I was talking about is this guy right here. I'll for sure link him in the description. This guy, he does a fantastic job explaining everything. I'm not sure why, but in the comic section, there's nothing like, oh, this worked perfectly. There's only problems, and that scares the crap out of me sometimes, but it looked pretty damn accurate. I would look at this video, and I plan to make one for my own, because I've a lot of Kindles coming into me, because I know people who want their Kindles having Android on them, and most of them only know how to do Jelly Bean, so this is awesome. And this does not work for the Kindle 8.9 inch. It works for the regular Kindle 7 inch HD. If you do an 8.9 inch, it's gonna be bricked, HDX bricked. If you use the old school one, the Kindle Fire bricked, you're gonna have to use, for the old school one, to use, instead of the thing called SIO engine, you use Twerp and this thing called Fire. But most of the processes are pretty much the same, just different programs. And if you just want to have some fun, you could totally ignore these two files and just do the root, but you need to still do the ADB driver. Then the root allows you to be a super user, which the root simply allows you to see all of your system files and be a super user. So you're not like limited or anything. So it's pretty cool. That's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later.